With regard to Charlie Kirk, he was somebody that I enjoyed watching a lot of the time. Not all of the time. I've always had an open mind when I take in content and I'm listening to people, and I've developed a safety net for myself that you may want to apply to your own logic, to your own life. And that is, never buy into 100% of what anybody is saying 100% of the time. I'm not a religious person. I'm not a political person. I never considered myself to be until maybe recently. I feel myself being pulled to one side because the other side is scary as fuck. But what I did admire was his ability to debate. My girlfriend looked at me in the face last night because she knew I was actually really hurt by what happened. And it's, if absolutely nothing else, it's because he's a 31-year-old father. These kids are going to grow up in a world where that's what they're going to see all the time. It's already everywhere. Imagine growing up seeing your father shot in the neck and bleeding out pretty much on the spot. And I'm not going to get into a semantic thing about where he died. I'm just saying he was shot in front of everybody from not all that far away. I really admired the way that this guy could debate people. And so I would observe and try to apply some of the points of view that he had. I tried to sort of make my own with what I was applying it to. So like, he had really hard stances on abortion and certain things like this, and I admired where he was coming from. He was trying to do good. He was not trying to hurt anybody. And he was literally saying that we need to have conversations so violence doesn't happen. And this is the thing that resonates with me 1,000%. I've been in situations where I've watched people as a kid not have good communication, and I've seen violence become of it over and over and over to where it was normalized. I ended up in a relationship where violence was normalized. And when you're the one being attacked and manipulated, and things go, sideways, and people literally attempt to ruin your life over and over and over, you start to wonder like how evil people can really be, that you thought would never go to a certain extent, like killing somebody. But then you realize like this person's absolutely capable of anything because all they can think about is destroying you. And it's so irrational. It's so sideways. It's so abnormally crazy to think like this, to want to continuously hurt somebody that doesn't have anything to do with you, that doesn't want anything to do with specifically you. Like, Charlie Kirk could have gave a fuck about this kid that shot and killed him. But no, that kid had to somehow make it about him and take action to reach out to try to destroy somebody that he just fucking didn't agree with and didn't like. And you want to know why I'm afraid in situations that are identical as far as the dynamics? I've tried to approach people calmly, rationally, sincerely. Like, I sincerely don't want problems, like, literally with anybody. I'm about to be 49 years old in a few days. And you know what, you guys? If I don't make it to then, I got fucking close enough, okay? I have two beautiful girls in the world. They look just like me, fortunately. And my oldest is starting to look a little bit more like mom. So they're both going to be beautiful. But I've tried to establish lines of communications with people and have nothing but the most sincere, best intentions for everybody. Like, I want everybody to win. That's my crime. That's why I'm being punished. Because when you come from that point of view and they know that you're sincere with it, one, they're afraid. Why would they be afraid? They're afraid because of all the fuck shit they've pulled in the past. They think that it's impossible for somebody to forgive and forget because that's so fucking evil. Because it's so fucking bad. Because it's so fucking unthinkable to have it done to you that you probably can't even believe that you're doing it yourself. So you don't even know how to fucking stop. But that's the one thing, because you don't have anything else real. Captain Save-A-Ho, if you were fine, Captain Save-A-Ho would be a fucking memory. People reach out and try to have a conversation, and other people simply cannot deal with the fact that that's their reaction. They've come at them with evil, they've come at them with violence, and the reaction that they're wanting from the other person is to match that energy and go to fucking war and see who goes down. And then when they go down, they'll fucking cry about it. They'll say that they're the victims. They start shit and then lose and then get fucked up and then they cry about it. There's no dignity in that, and they know that. I remember when I got beat up as a kid, I remember thinking, because I was afraid to go fight this kid, because I was like 7, and this kid was like 13. And he's about 3 times my size. And this kid stomped the shit out of every inch of me that I can remember. All the places that you don't want to get hit as a boy just got fucking stomped. Violence is such an unpleasant thing. It's literally the last thing I want for anyone. I do not want my kids or anybody else's kids in America to be raised where violence is normalized, where it's celebrated for any fucking reason. I don't know if you have watched any really brutally vivid videos of people being murdered, but they're out there. And I've forced myself from time to time to watch certain things. Like I said, I really did like Charlie Kirk overall, and I did watch the video, and it's really rough. It's very graphic, and I can't imagine him feeling anything. And so at least I'm thankful for how quick he had to have gone. Um, you know, I don't understand why there isn't a line that people just don't cross. I grew up thinking that people had a line you don't cross. It's even a saying, you cross the line. And people just don't do that. I didn't think people did that. And I know that Charlie Kirk getting killed is not really unique or special, other than he was a popular figure and people, cared about him and supported him, and he was a movement. But I mean, people get killed all the time, everywhere. And it's awful. But it's like, it's getting worse. It's getting worse and worse and worse. And like, my kids are going to grow up in this fucking world. Like, I want them to be tough, but I don't want them to be tough and fucking broken and rebuilt on the way up as kids, because they didn't have the right support system around them. Because the right support system was fucking literally blocked. And treated like a business. So I guess overall, I just wanted to say that I wish people were more willing to have a conversation rather than hear a valid factual point being made that challenges their position because it's based on bullshit. They know it. They don't want to admit it. They have no sense of fucking accountability. So therefore their reaction is violence. And if it were the other way around, they would play victim. They would be literally screaming on the ground, taken away in an ambulance, in cuffs. I mean, probably, So I heard that there's a memorial for Charlie Kirk this weekend close to where I live. So I think I might hit that and just go pay my respects. I feel like I participated in the wake of some kind of tragedy, and not that I'll ever forget where I was at. I was really upset trying to be on the phone and work, and it was kind of a dark week anyways, so just ready for this shit to be over. So with that being said, and lights coming up behind me, you guys be safe. Be good to each other, please.